Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? My name is Douglas Ford, and I'm coming to you right here from my home office out of Texas, Houston, Texas, to be exact. And I'm working with Mr. LaDwan Pratt, and I told LaDwan that if you'll allow me, I'll create just a real quick, simple video and showing you this incredible funding project that has everyone receiving instant cash flow and continuous cash flow from this day forward. And I'm going to make a couple of highlights on the board, but I'm also going to go and literally show you our system and how and what we're doing literally takes zero skill set required in order for anyone to instantly receive cash flow and also continuously receive cash flow without us having to necessarily sell anything, know the highlights of a product, to try to convey it and convince someone how good it may be with all the benefits. We're not having to have a skill set of building teams. We don't have to have the skill set of any type of leadership or salesmanship or even closing skills. None of that, folks. We're simply being able to receive instant cash flow and continuous cash flow, just doing what a lot of these big multi-billion-dollar companies have already been doing, and that is opening up digital wallets and also digital banks and branches, okay, in the digital world. Now we understand the digital world, it is today's modern day gold rush. And if you ever study any of the gold rushes, it was those that offered the picks and shovels of whatever the particular gold rush it was. Those are the ones that really received cash flow and received it with stability and reliability. Okay, and so with that being said, the in this modern day gold rush in this digital space, the picks and shovels and pans is digital banks and digital wallets. Just case in point, let's take a company like Coinbase. They have already generated over $335 billion every 4 months. And all they do is receive ongoing residual cash flow from people like you and I that are opening up digital wallets and digital banks on their in their ecosystem. They're just not sharing the money with us. Okay. Cash App, same thing. Everyone's opening up digital banks and digital accounts with Cash App. And anytime and every time accounts open, anytime there's deposits made, any and every time transactions happen that you and I are doing, and many other people across the country, it is serving as sustainable and reliable cash flow. See, none of those companies are relying on gambling for cash flow, where we're waiting on 2%, 3%, 4%, and all that. Okay, and then there's going to be a rug pull or they lock up our money. I want to let you know the instant and continuous cash flow that comes into you and I, there are no holds on that money. And every time it accumulates over $50, we're able to withdraw every single penny. So that's just my brief introduction. I don't want to spend a lot of time in that. I want to really jump into and just show you how, once again, okay, there is zero skill set here required. And guess what? It has a 0% failure rate with this whole entire operation. So with those two dynamics being in place, really it's asking, well, who is not able to do what we're talking about? So let me show you this real quick. Let me share my screen. And this is what I want to do, if you will allow me, because as I said, I'm working with LaDwan, and I asked LaDwan to let me do all the talking. Let me do all the talking while you generate all the cash flow. So as you can see, let me minimize, let me turn my video off here. You'll still be able to hear me talk. But I've done a demonstration account with LaDwan. And if every single person were to be active in LaDwan's account, he right now would be receiving an ongoing cash flow at this point. It'd be $431.88 that he would be receiving every 28 days. And in the 10X version, he'd be receiving over $4,318 that will be coming into his life every 28 days. And so you may ask, well, how did this money accumulate? Now, what I love about this system, it literally has us have this free account. Now, this is not an active account because He hasn't activated anyone's account with the contribution that everybody does just one time. And I'll get into that in a second. But I wanted you to see, even though this is a demonstration account, I want you to see how literal and how instant cash flow comes to us as these deposits and transactions take place from this day forward. So watch what happens here. So right now you can see he's at 0 for the day, 0 for the week, and 0 for the month. Okay. So all anyone does, okay, is you're going to just put in 3 names of information, first name, last name, email address, okay, and add a phone number. And then when we go and click invite, that is just as if he activated these accounts. Now, I want you to don't lose sight. He's at 0 literally right now. So if I had typically I have a time clock working, so I want you guys to see how fast this thing performs and how instant, again, the cash flow starts for you. So he's going to come down here. Now, I'm sharing my screen, right? Okay, boom. Yes, I am. Okay. Want to make sure I was sharing my screen here. Okay. So right now, he's invited a couple of people in our community, and I'm just going to, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use Michelle Stevenson, and I'm going to use Hope Brown, and I'm also going to use Leah Greer. Okay. So let me go back to where we were here. So first off, I'm going to put in Michelle Stevenson. Okay. Now, I know this is not Michelle's actual email address. I'm just putting information here for demonstration purposes, okay? Now, I'm going to highlight her email address here because I'm going to use it again, but I want to click invite, okay? And I want you to see, okay, what happens and how quick, just by opening up an account, okay, a digital bank for Michelle Stevenson, you see right now he has $7.50 in the standard version, and he has $75 in the 10X version. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how instant cash flow comes to us just with simply opening up these digital banks, and everyone just going to open up 3 accounts just one single time. Okay. Now, I've been using this demonstration account to do demonstrations, and LaDwan has as well. And so we're just wanting to put this in front of people and let them see how literal this performs. Folks, you will not be able to move out of the way of the cash flow. So let me go down here again. I'm going to put in 2 more. The other person, her name was Hope Brown. Okay. So I'm putting in Hope Brown at coopdemo.net. Okay. Now I'm going to do Hope Brown. Now let's do one more. Let me do, what was that? Leah, right? Greer. Leah Greer or at coopdemo.net. Now I'm going to add these 2. Okay, so the screen loads here. When I scroll back up, do you see again, instant withdrawable money is already in his account. Folks, this is by far the simplest, okay, and most straightforward means that's going to have, again, not just one or a few of us, literally all of us just doing what I just showed you. Everyone only required to do it one time ever, okay? No one's required to do it again in a week. No one's required to do it again in a month, 2 months, in a year, 5 years, 10 years. Only one time is required, okay? Now, here's the magic, okay? Now, we're going to open up 3 digital accounts and have 3 friends to occupy them that are just going to do the exact same thing, and all they are required to do it is one time. So everyone is going to do it themselves, and they're opening up 3 accounts for 3 friends that also is going to do the exact same thing. See, that's the automation of it all. But what I want you to understand and really get and understand the magnitude, because everyone is only required to do it once, and because everyone's going to get 3 friends to do the exact same thing that they select to occupy the digital account, that means that's going to result in cash flow coming in for everyone all the time, every time, continuously. I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it. So remember, I'm going to log off. So remember what his results are right now. They're at 2250 here and 225 down here. Now I'm going to log out as LeDwan, and I'm going to log in to one of the accounts that he just opened that I just showed you, which is Miss Michelle Stevenson. So you see, I'm going to put this email address that I randomly created, and I'm going to log in as Michelle Stevenson now. And as you can see, this whole account now was just open literally with just LeDwan opening up an account, just putting in a name, phone number, email address, okay? And so that takes 0 skill set to do. Now watch this. So Michelle Stevenson's at the top. You see, she already has her own URL. So if I click on this URL, I want you to see the website and funnel that everybody automatically gets with this system. So let me open this in a different window. Okay. And it's popping up here. Okay. As you can see, Michelle Stevens is at the top, and that's her activation key right there. Okay. But she has this whole entire operation that's been set up for her just simply by creating her an account with this system. Okay. And everybody gets this website customized to themselves, where they will receive their own digital bank and their own digital wallet, where all of their royalty payments will come to. And remember, for Michelle, for Leah Greer, for Hope Brown in this example, okay? And if you're not any one of those individuals, for you as well, okay? Anytime and every time your money accumulates over $50, you can withdraw every single penny, okay? I just wanted you to see the website there. So let me close that down. And now what we're going to do, we're going to scroll down and do the exact same thing, okay? We're going to do the exact same thing. Now, when it's your first 3, okay, you're going to receive $8.25, or excuse me, you're going to receive $8.75 as opposed to just $7.50, because LeDwan, with that demonstration account, he had already did a demonstration for 3 or more people. That's how he accumulated over 418 and also to 4,000 in the 10X version. But we just want you to see how literal. See, this is the 1,000% transparency, because I want people to see how this thing performs, because then it eliminates any apprehension and doubt that what we're literally saying to you literally takes place. Okay? Now, so right here, Michelle is at all zeros across the board, right? So I'm going to come down here, and I'm just going to put in 3 random names. Let's do Tom Brady. At coopdemo.net. And let's do Tiger Woods. Okay. And we're going to do one last one. Let's do Fred Hammond. Now, just so you know, in case you're asking, can we involve churches, charities, nonprofits, booster clubs? Absolutely. We do it all the time. Okay. Won't you see this? So literally, this is just as if Michelle is about to open up these 3 digital banks for Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, and Fred Hammond. And you see her results right now are all zeros across the board. I want you to see how fast cash flow instantly starts just with her opening up those accounts. You see, she has $26.25 in the standard. She has $262.50 in the 10X version. In this example, okay, Michelle will be able to withdraw all that money right there, send it over to her own private wallet, and then deposit it into her own personal bank account. It is just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? But I want you to see this though, because here's the automation. So when everyone does this one-time execution, you just saw with LaDuan's account and Michelle's and whomever else, it has a 0% failure rate. Think about that. With anything that you've done to generate cash flow, anything that you've done to, look to make extra money, okay? Was it connected to 0% failure rate? See, when everybody opens up and does the 3 accounts, instantly money comes to you. Instantly. It's non-negotiable, non-debatable, because why? It operates on the blockchain, okay? And this is how this thing is configured. So yes, there's going to be a one-time contribution, which is what I get to at the board. But I wanted you to see how this thing is going to perform, folks, for everyone who just cooperatively comes together, and everyone's only doing this one time ever. Michelle's not going to be required to do it again in a week, in a month, in 2 years, 5 years, 20 years. One time. But then we log off as Michelle. See, her name's still at the top. You see her results instantly. It took me every bit of 90 seconds. If I wasn't doing all this talking, it'd been less than that. So I want to scroll back. Go back. I'm now going to log back in as LaDuan. Okay. Now remember LaDuan, you remember his results before we left. But I want you to see they have changed. And now LaDuan, who was at 22, you see his money has gone up. Because anytime and every time, for everyone, as everyone's doing this one-time execution that everybody's only required to do once and going to have 3 friends do the same. That's the automation. Because everybody's just doing it once and 3 friends do the same, then not only are you going to be receiving instantly, as you just saw with both of these accounts, they both receive instantly, but they're going to receive continuously from this day forth as accounts, and the automation, okay, secures that everyone's cash flow is continuous and it's scaling because it's always multiplying by 3, that everybody's having 3 friends do the same one single time ever. Folks, this is why I call it the biggest cash flow vision on the planet, because the masses are able now to receive instant cash flow and continuous and never have to rely on any rotation, because every time accounts open, money's going to come to you every single time. Okay. So I have a testimony that I want you guys to watch here real quick. It's from 3 ladies that are out in California that have partnered with us. This is our community called Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. Now, folks, what they've done, okay, is the same thing I want you to do in the event you're choosing to march forward with us and join us in this incredible project, okay? It's just a monetary system that we are simply bridging the wealth gap, folks, and now being able to have money pass through the hands of everyone, no matter what your background is, doesn't require any qualification. It just requires us opening up digital banks, same like Cash App, same like Crypto.com, same like Coinbase and all these other multi-billion-dollar companies, okay? But I want you to hear from these young ladies. They've been in since January, and what we're doing is let me do all the talking, okay? Let me utilize me, okay? Utilize my ability to present, but I want you to understand, you don't have to be an eloquent presenter in order for how this to work. It's just allow us to come together, okay? And so it's not just going to be LaDwan cash flowing. It's going to be Michelle. It's going to be Hope. It's going to be Leah and anyone else that is going to do this one-time execution that everyone's only required to do one time. Let me let these young ladies speak here real quick, and then I'll be going to the board here.
Yeah, I am so blessed to be able to join you with my two sisters, Ursula Gaynor, who's also in Southern California, and with my other sister who is in Palm Bay, Florida. Her name is Vielka Finlater. We're part of this Co-op Life project, and we've been part of this since January of this year. We want to share a little bit with you about how this has transformed all of our lives in an amazing capacity. Collectively, we have been able to donate over $65,000 in this project to other people's projects and causes. And of course, because of the fact that this is something that is a giving and sharing community, it's a cooperative community, we too have been able to benefit from it. But let me just share a little bit about me personally. I'm a gynecologist. I've been practicing for over 31 years, but the last 6 years of it, I have been in private practice. So as you can imagine, last year, COVID just took a toll on my practice. I couldn't have any patients coming through the doors. And so it just tremendously brought me into a financial crisis. Honestly, I had to take out a lot of loans that were cash advance loans, high interest loans, borrow from people, etc. And truly, by the end of the year, I had no idea what I was going to do. I knew that God brought me this practice, but I didn't know how I was going to get out of this financial bind that I was in. So when my sister brought this to us at the beginning of the year, I said yes. And oh my goodness, did it rescue my practice? Truly, I've been able to take care of paying off a lot of those debts, paying people back. And it even affected my personal finances, where I've been able to take care of some other debts as well that I had, improving my credit score, etc. So this is something that I can truly say has been life-changing for me. I have my big why. My husband and I are in ministry, and we look at this as something long-term. This is long-term, that is going to be able to help us to build our church. We're going to position ourselves financially to be good at that time. And as much as I love what I do, I am passionate about what I do. I don't want to do it because I have to do it. I want to do it because I want to do it. So this has transformed my life. And I know my sisters share the passion as well. Ursula, why don't you just kind of tell us how this has helped you as well?
Absolutely. Well, I am, again, Ursula Gaynor. I live in Riverside, California, and I am a wife, a mother of 2 college-age kids, and I'm also a registered nurse for the past 34 years. This tremendous opportunity has blessed me by being able to just simply share it with my family and be a blessing to my sisters as well as my other family members as well. But what I really want to share with you today is that with my busy lifestyle, because of the automation and the simplicity of this business, I have been able to do it even with my extremely busy schedule.
Yes.
To be able to do over the last 6 or 7 months is to pay off a car note, be able to put my daughter through summer school without having to take out another student loan, and to pay off some credit cards. Because of my kids being in college, as I shared, we have an extreme amount of college student loan debt on board. And because of that, we have not been able to really position ourselves to retire comfortably, debt-free, the way we would like to retire. And so this opportunity is really positioning my husband and myself to be able to do just that. Our bills show individually, and we want to be able to pay that residual. Yeah. This is what Co-op Proud is going to do for me and my family. And so I implore you not to leave your family members out. Press in, reach out, and get them on board, because this is what it's about: family and doing life together. Vielka, would you like to share with us what this has done for you?
Absolutely. Hey, everyone, I'm Vielka. I'm a married mom of 3 adult sons, and yes, my family is my why. As a young family starting out many years ago, we were on government assistance. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because we were truly in dire straits. But bigger things were in in store for my family. And my husband and I, we worked diligently to get ahead in life. And as the years went on, we both had great jobs. I was working in IT, making good money. But for a young family, though, with 2 children with special needs, these long hours just didn't work for our family. So I was looking for something different. The answer was to design the life that fit our family. And so I became a full-time independent business owner in 2004. Fast forward to this year when my sisters and I joined this opportunity, we've helped hundreds of people raise hundreds of thousands of dollars globally. That is global impact. With the donations I've received personally, I've been able to invest them, multiply them even further, paying up credit card debt, mortgage balances, medical debt, and I continue to invest those dollars in long-term projects, strengthening my family unit. And guess what? With every debt I pay off, my credit score rises. Can you say purchasing power? We are truly designing the lifestyle that we deserve. We call that life co-op life. I'm grateful that my children, they will never have to live in lack because of the residual donations from this simple subscription-based system called Co-op Proud. I'm so thankful that I get to work with my sisters and my brother Pico and other family and friends, and we're working together building wealth. We have found a powerful platform and a system that truly works. Don't miss this chance to change your life for the better for the rest of your life. Say yes to Co-op Life and join us on this journey. So I say to my sisters, what are we doing? We are,
hey, we live in a co-op life.
Well, guys, that right there is literal right there. Okay. I love those women and what they're doing and how they're changing people's lives. I'm going to come to the board real quick. I promise I won't belabor the moment. I just want you to see the money. Okay. Now you saw the transparency, 0% failure rate. Okay. Let me say that again. 0% failure rate. So there's no pie in the sky. Okay. No, we're not a Ponzi. No, we're not a cash gifting. No, we're not a Susu. No, we're not even MLM. We have some of the hallmarks, but no, folks. We're not out here having people out here selling and, going to home parties and home meetings and stuff like that. Again, we are simply through a automated duplication strategy of everyone just doing 2 simple steps that everyone's only required to do one time that comes into this ecosystem. And it's going to serve with you and everyone. This just doesn't happen just for one or a few of us. This is all of us. No one's having to rely on any rotation before you receive money. No one's having to rely on any cycling to happen before we receive money. I'm looking at you in the camera. They're after you once you do it. Any and every time, all the time, from this day onward, you're going to have money coming to you that it is simply unavoidable for you to receive it. And when your money, as it accumulates over $50 or more, there are no holds for you to access your money. You are able to withdraw it because it's coming directly to the private digital bank and wallet that you receive. Only you have the password to your own account. Everybody gets their own customized, website and funnel, okay? And again, as your money comes, you're able to access it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Now make that clear. No holds on your money, okay? So let me show you the money, by the way. Now, I want you to see this because, again, what our strategy is about is getting everybody instant cash flow and continuous cash flow from this day forward. And whatever they need or, desire, okay, to do with the money, it's yours. So, but the difference, because I know a lot of people are out there looking for many different ways, to generate cash flow. Many people are out there doing fundraisers, okay? We encompass so much and benefit so many different industries and sectors looking to get more funding than they currently have right now, okay? Whether if it's crowdfunding, whether if it's fundraising, whether if it's generating money from home, whatever the case may be. So I like to use this example because it really hits home in what we're doing. So let's say if you have, person one that's looking to, person one is maybe looking, person one maybe is maybe looking for funds around 2K, okay? Then you have person two. Person two maybe needs 4K, okay? 4K. And then person three, okay, may needs, 1K, whatever the case may be. Okay, but I want you to see this. So this is the automation right here. The automation is you did a better marker or something. Mark here is kind of going in and out. Want to make sure everybody can see. So you are going to do what? You're going to open up 3 accounts. Watch this, one time. You open up 3 accounts one time, and you're going to have 3 friends. I'll do 3F. They're going to do the same exact thing, and they're only required to do it one time as well. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is all that's just being duplicated over and over and over again. And it's going to serve as ongoing, sustainable, and reliable cash flow, okay, for everyone, because everyone represents the you, and everyone represents someone's 3 friends. Now, the question is a lot of times, well, what if I have more than 3 friends? Folks, you can bring as many folks in here as you like. We're just showing you the bare minimum. But just everyone is going to do it themselves and have 3 friends do the exact same thing. So that's how the automation becomes the automation, because it's you and 3 friends that do the same. And the 3 friends are the you, and then they are going to have 3 friends that do the same. Make sense? Okay. So watch what happens when that's done. I'll do the numbers over here. So when you do it, I'm gonna speak on this from the 10X version. When you do it, you're instantly receiving $260, as you saw when I went into Michelle's account. Now, even though I didn't go forward after Michelle, I went forward after LaDwan, but you saw when Michelle did the exact same thing, Michelle received what? 260. Notice, they both did the same thing. They both received the same amount. But what happened, remember, LaDwan is only doing it what? One time. So when he did it, he was not required to do anything else. But yet, as Michelle did it, that representing more accounts that opened up, that brought LaDwan's money from 260 automatically to 380. What else did LaDwan do in that example that I showed you? He did nothing else. So Michelle, okay? Michelle is one of these 3. When her 3 friends do the exact same thing. So your 3 friends do what? 3 accounts. How many times? Once. What are they going to receive? 260. Y'all see that? What's going to happen with Michelle? Because she's one of these people. Her money goes up to what? 380. But guess what? LaDwan money also goes up. It goes up, watch this, to $870. What else did LaDwan do? Did LaDwan have to come out any more money out of pocket? No. Did LaDwan open up any more accounts? No, he didn't. Michelle, how many times did she do it? One time. Did she have to come out any more money out of pocket? No. Did she have to open up any more accounts? No. When her 3 friends did the exact same thing, they received 260. Michelle's money went to 380. LaDwan's money is to 870. Are y'all tracking? So I want you to see the breakdown. Now I'm going to show you how this thing flexes, okay? So again, we are not the pyramid. We are not a Susu. We are not cash gifting. We're not affiliate marketing. We are a cash flow monetary system that we are receiving cash flow, just like Cash App, just like the banks. just like crypto.com, where they're opening up digital banks and digital wallets in the digital space. You don't have to know anything about the digital space. You don't have to know anything about crypto. All you need to know is, do you want cash flow or do you not? That's really just that simple. Because there's 0%, there's a 0% failure rate. So that means when you perform the transaction, what's going to happen? You're going to receive. There's no guesswork. Then, by the fact that all anyone has to do is put in the name, phone number, email address, okay? And then you're going to activate the account with your one-time contribution, right? That takes no skill set. That's why I say it's either yes or no. So I would ask kindly, just give LaDwan just a, hey, no, it's not for me, LaDwan. Don't want to do it. And we're good with that. Or it's like, LaDwan, I'm in, let's go. Just tell me, what I need to do. And LaDwan's going to just simply show you, okay, open up your account. So he's going to need your email address, okay, a good email address for you. He's going to open up your account and he's going to walk you through the means of getting your tokens. So that's the part we do. So what everyone's going to do is that they're going to purchase three what we call co-op tokens, okay? 3 tokens, okay? And with those tokens, you're going to assign them to those 3 accounts that you open for the 3 friends that do the same. So it's going to run you a one-time out-of-pocket of being 1,000%, 125 one-time out-of-pocket, and that depends on what cryptocurrency you use. And you have up to 100 options to choose from. You can use Bitcoin, you can use USDT, Ethereum, Tron, Dogecoin. There's up to 100 of them that you can use. Now, if you don't know anything about crypto, we need to go ahead and get you a Coinbase account set up, okay? Or we can do a workaround, and you can cash out the 125 to LaDwan, and then LaDwan can use his crypto account while you are getting yourself a crypto account, and we can go ahead and have a workaround just to get things processed faster. Okay? But 125 out of pocket is roughly what you want to send LaDwan. Got it? Now, what I'm about to show you is I'm going to start off in the standard version, then I'm going to go to the 10X version. So what's going to happen? So say this example, this is you. Or you know what? Let's just use LaDwan. Okay? So this is LaDwan Pratt, LP. Okay? LaDwan Pratt is doing what? He's opening up 3 accounts. 3 accounts, one time, 0% failure rate. Because what happens when LaDwan opens up these 3 accounts? He's instantly going to receive money, $26. Of course, it's $26.25, but I'm just rounding it off for simplicity's sake. Okay? That is instantly coming to LaDwan. Non-debate, it's coming instantly. As soon as he does this, boom. See, this eliminates any doubt that this works. Okay? And he's only required to do that one time. So when I put this little line here, that symbolizes he's not required to come out of any more. He's not going to be coming out of any more money out of pocket, and he's not going to be required to open up any more accounts. Okay? So let's say again, one of these people was who? We're going to say one of these people was Michelle Stevenson, MS. Okay? Now, Michelle has said, LaDwan, I'm going to do the exact same thing. You see how the automation does it? Because the same skill set that it takes Michelle to open up an account is the same skill set that it took LaDwan to do it, which is put in a name, a phone number, an email address of 3 friends that are going to do the same. Folks, if they are not going to do the same, they're not a part of the strategy, and therefore they're not looking to cooperatively want to continue to receive cash flow by default. and let me do all the talking. See, I'm working for LaDwan, just like I'll be working for Michelle, just like I'll be working for Hope, just like I'll be working for Leah, just like I'll be working for you. Put me to work and all of us get cash flow. Put me to work and all of us get cash flow. I don't know another greater situation that is going to happen because I know all of us are going to be cash flowing. So when Michelle does this, what is Michelle doing? 3 accounts, 1 time. Let's say one of these accounts in this example is Hope. Okay. Miss Hope Brown. How many times Michelle is opening up 3 accounts? 1 time. What is Michelle going to receive? $26. Instantly. But as she was receiving 26 instantly and simultaneously, LaDwan's money went up to 38. Now, folks, listen. Our strategy is to have everyone do this. The opening up the 3 accounts that they're only required to do 1 time is within 3 to 7 days or less. Now, if you recall in the beginning of this video, I went into 2 accounts and it literally took me to bring money in 2 accounts in less than 3 minutes. So I'm sure 3 days is slow rolling it. But I just want people to see, just with us spreading this out, with everyone taking 3 days to do it, look at what everyone's going to receive respectively after you do it and take your first 3 days to do it. Everyone then, after you taking 3 days to do it, where your money's going to be, everyone taking 3 days or less to do it. So LaDwan did it in his first 3 days. He received 26, correct? And then Michelle did it in her first 3 days, which respectively is 6 days for LaDwan. So Michelle went to 26, LaDwan went to 38 in 6 days. Again, it could be far less. I got people that will do this equation in 2 hours because they see the simplicity. They see that it's going to work every time. And so LaDwan is fired up. Why? Because the same thing that happened for him just happened for Michelle. And Michelle is happy because why? She may have been a little skeptical, but she said, what the heck, LaDwan? Let me just do it. She did it, opened up 3 accounts. Guess what she received? $26, just like LaDwan. And then LaDwan said, you know what, Michelle, I received more money when you did it. And the same thing that happens for me, happens for you, happens for every single person. Nobody in their money has to wait on any rotation. Nobody in their money has to wait on any cycling. Anytime and every time from this day forward, not only LaDwan, not only Michelle, Hope, and everybody will continuously receive ongoing cash flow that comes to them every single time accounts open up from this day forward. So, boom, Hope is going to do the exact same thing. Because Hope would not be opened up an account for unless Hope said, I want cash flow too. So Hope does what? 3 accounts, 1 time. Now I know it's going to be more people here, right? But I'm just using names because I want to make it personal. I want people to see. So let me keep moving forward. So this is going to be representing 9 days. Hope's going to receive what? 26. Which then is going to move Michelle to what? 38. Which is going to move LaDwan to what? 87. Then these folks are going to do the exact same thing. 3 accounts, 1 time. Draw a line there. Okay? That's going to be 12 days. That's going to bring 26 here. That's going to bring 38 here. That's going to bring 87 here. That's going to bring 249 here. 15 days right now. Are y'all tracking? 3 accounts, 1 time. That's going to bring these people here what? 26. These people here what? 38. These people here what? 87. These people here what? Michelle. Hope got 87. Michelle has 249. LaDwan now goes to $538. See, at this point, LaDwan is over $250. He will then be upgraded automatically to the 10X version. But if you notice, Michelle is coming right behind him. So as this continues to go, guys, Michelle money is going up. Her money. So let me watch this. So when this goes again, what I want you to notice, what I want you to let LaDwan know, because LaDwan is asking the question, as everyone did 3 accounts one time, did you not see everybody's money and cash flow go up, guys? 26 for these people instantly. 38 here. What? 87 here. Hope, 249 now. Michelle, 538. LaDwan, 1,791. Folks, did LaDwan have to come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Did Michelle have to come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Did her money go up as accounts continued to open? Yes. Did Hope have to come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Did her money go up as accounts kept opening after her? Yes. Whoever these people are, did they have to come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Is it a possibility that Michelle may not know who this is? LaDwan may not know who this is, but it don't matter because it will grow to a point to where you are receiving ongoing residual cash flow from accounts opening up from people that you'll probably never, ever meet or never, ever, ever even see. But you can rest assured, everybody that participates is going to not only receive cash flow instantly, but continuously from this day forward. So, as you can see as a result, Hope is then going to go to 258 as it continues to move forward. These people are going to be up to 538 as it continues to move forward. These people will beat the 538 as it continues to move forward. Are we getting that? Are y'all tracking? So, now, as I said, this is going to still be sending everyone money. Now, remember, these people have a goal of 2,000, 4,000, and 1,000. Notice none of them with our system is having to go out there and rely on receiving money based on the good hearts of others or the goodwill. See, people that do a traditional way of trying to raise funding, 88% of people do not ever hit their funding goals. And literally 60 to 75% never even cross over 25% of whatever the goal is. I'm showing you through a strategic one-time execution that everybody's only doing and everyone's hitting their funding goals. So remember person number 1, so LaDwan's coming over to the 10X version. Remember, he is still receiving from the standard version. So this is LaDwan, LP. Okay? We're going to say in this example, he's person 1. So what's going to happen 3 days later? Michelle's coming over. LaDwan then is not just going to receive 26 in the 10X version, he's receiving 260. Michelle, okay, when Hope comes over, Hope, what is Michelle receiving? 260. As a result of that, LaDwan is going up to 380. Whoever this was is coming over. Okay? We'll just say it was a church that Hope got started. Hope is going to what? 260. Michelle is going to what? 380. LaDawn is going to what? $870. Ladies and gentlemen, these amounts are coming in every 28 days. Every 28 days. LaDawn, Michelle, nor Hope never came out of any more money out of pocket. It was the money that was accumulated from the standard version that upgraded them over to here. That is going to happen with everybody, and everyone is still receiving money from the standard version. They're not getting over here and stop receiving money over there. No, this over here is still growing. And it happens for everybody. A church, a nonprofit, somebody's business, somebody's charity, somebody's foundation. Help me, Holy Ghost. Say a church member is coming over that got involved, that went to the church. The church receiving what? 260. What is Hope going to? 380. What is Michelle going to? 870. What is LaDawn going to? $2,490. Did he just hit his goal? Yes. Put a check. All right. So let's say that's church member 1. Let's say church member 2 comes over from the standard version. That means church member 1, 260. The church, 380. Hope, 870. Michelle, $2,490. LaDawn, $5,380. Do you think LaDawn is fired up right now? But let me tell you something. He's not fired up because of what he's receiving. He's fired up because of what Michelle. He's fired up because of what Hope is receiving. He's fired up because the church is receiving. He's fired up because church member 1 is receiving. He's fired up because church member 2 is also going to be receiving. And then we bring in what? Church member 3 or somebody with a nonprofit. It don't matter, ladies and gentlemen. What is church member number 2 receiving? 260. What is church member number 1 going up to? 380. What is the church going up to? 870. Did anybody ever have to rely on any rotation before they received money? No. Anytime and every time and all the time. No matter where, no matter when, no matter where around the earth. So if another country, because people know other people in other countries, when they come in, they do the 3 accounts one time. They will be receiving from the standard version, which then when their money accumulates over 250, will be coming over to the 10X version, and their money is going to be growing and scaling in this version as well. So they're receiving from here and receiving from the standard version. Now you can probably understand how those ladies were able to generate over $65,000. Now we're not making any income claims. Those are just demonstration purposes. We got to make those disclaimers to protect ourselves. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a man who has found the bakery, who has just found some bread, and trying to show everybody what a bakery is. So what happens to Hope? Hope goes to what? $2,490. Now Hope is person number 3. Hope, are you over $1,000? That was your goal? Yes, you are. You're over $1,000 and then some. Now Michelle was going a little bit more extra. Michelle is going to what? Michelle is going to $5,380. Michelle, did you hit your goal? Yes, you did. All 3 of these people only did 3 accounts one time. All 3 of these people only did 3 accounts one time. And they all 3 hit their funding goal. None of them had to sell anything. None of them had to have any special skill set. I need you guys to get how phenomenal the magnitude of this, how money is passing through the hands of everyone. And the same amounts that you're seeing Michelle get, LaDwan get, Hope get, the church get, everybody is going to receive. Everybody. And no one's having to wait on any rotation or any cycling, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna cut it off right here. But LaDwan, as a result of just what you've seen, brings LaDwan's money to $17,910. And LaDwan only ever did this right here, just like everybody else. He only did 3 accounts one time and let me go to work for him. Folks, let me go to work for y'all. Take this video. I put it on YouTube for us to share it with anybody that can fog up a mirror. Because anybody that can fog up a mirror, ladies and gentlemen, can do what I'm showing you here. Hey, babe, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm doing this YouTube video. So I had to let my wife know she's out running errands. But guys, I'm a real person. I'm not a scammer. I wouldn't be involved in anything that's gonna scam or take money. Okay, between me and my wife, we have 6 beautiful children that we love and adore. With this project, I have been able to take care of our mortgage payment. That's done. Take care of a few of our house notes. Car payments. That's done. Now I want to get everybody else doing the exact same thing. If you will allow me, I would just ask, divorce any thoughts of trepidation that this may be something like you've seen, and it's not. This company has been around since 2011, Co-op Life. That's over 12 years, that's over 11 years, okay? So we're here to stay. This is a legacy company. This is the biggest cash flow project. This is the biggest cash flow vision on the planet. Okay? So that's all I wanted to get over. Get in contact with LaDwan, okay? You guys ready to rock and roll? Let me go to work for you. Come into our community, predictable cash flow mindset. I'm always in there live streaming. You're more than welcome to invite those that you want to put this in front of, okay? And let's get everybody cash flowing. Everybody receives instant cash flow. Everybody continuously cash flow. Everyone's only doing this one single time and just have 3 friends. That's the automation. They're only required to do it one time. All right, I'm out, guys. Take care. We just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you cash flowing and over the top. Take care. God bless.